If the pastor can walk in it, it's not because he's a pastor. See, do you know that when we awaken believers to their actual reality, to the actual possibilities they can walk in, they will set men of God on their toes. The reason why we are still jubilating when we see one crippled walk is because in the church, 4 people have not raised cripple. The reason why it looks as though when people receive baptism of the Holy Ghost and their flows of the Spirit, we are excited. You will see the glow on the man of God. When he says, I see the power of God coming here upon 4 people, and as he begins to hear, you don't see that smile like, it's because somebody has not come to give him a feedback. That's why I went to one school. I just went for their FCS. Sir, the power of God invaded the place. Even 30 minutes after I left, they were still on the floor praying in the Spirit. That's why the man of God is still thinking he's doing something. It's because we have not come to a point where every one of us is deploying. When we begin to deploy individually, we will set the people behind the pulpit on their feet. I'm telling you on that, God. And the major reason is because you think you don't have something. Philip was not an anointed, ordained man of God. He was just among the several brethren that was dispersed abroad because of the persecution at Jerusalem. But when he got to Samaria, he saw an opening for the gospel and he began to preach. The Bible said the city was turned upside down. Joy filled the city. The miraculous break forth. Yeah, when he sent reports back to Jerusalem, they sent Peter and John. They sent Philip. While the whole thing was happening, the Holy Ghost told him, go by the way of the wilderness. And when he got there, he saw a particular Ethiopian eunuch. And the man was reading the book of Esaias. And he looked and said, come, do you understand what you read? The man said, no. He said, I will explain to you. I might not have a collar, but I will explain to you. Because there is something I have that I can give. People sit for 4 years, 3 years in church. And we can't be able to give an exegesis, give. And we are just staying there. Receiving. Oh God, you have something. Go and give. Who is hearing me? I hope you're aware. When the man came back, when the nobleman came back, he called for the servant and said, come and give an account. Come and give an account. Come and see. I don't really want, my job this morning is to steer us. Come and give an account. And every one of them came. You gave me £1. I went and I traded with it. And I got how many? £10. Do you know what the nobleman said? He said, well done. You are faithful. Though what you had was very little. He recognized that what the guy had was little. But he said, Kai, you tried. Catherine Kuhlman said, when I get before my maker, I will tell him I tried my best. The issue with many of us is that what you are calling best is actually not your best. And no. You have not stretched. What you are calling best is actually not your best. You're just a mediocre. But this morning you will break forth from it.